Thanks for logging on to fox4now.com. I'm meteorologist Jamie Kagol, and this is your Storm Patrol forecast. 74 degrees under sunny skies at that 8 o'clock hour. Getting into the afternoon, we still hold on to quite a bit of sunshine, mostly sunny skies. 87 degrees at that hour, east winds 5 to 10, and even into the afternoon, yes, it's rainy season. Yes, there's still a chance at some isolated rain, but a mix of sun and clouds, and it's going to be a rather low chance of rain. Some spotty showers, an isolated thunderstorm or two. Temperature about 88 degrees with that sea breeze finally kicking in. Here's Viper radar through the morning hours, dry all across the peninsula and even surrounding the peninsula. Now there is a little bit of stormy weather up around the Panhandle and the Big Bend area, and as far as the cloud cover is concerned, we have seen a little bit of that high level cloudiness overhead, a limited area right there. Checking out your Vipercasts from noon right up until about 4 o'clock. Dry conditions. Once we get to about 4 and 5 o'clock, a little bit of isolated rain coming across Hendry and Collier County. Not expecting anything to really go further north than the Caloosahatchee until late tonight, into the overnight hours. Then I think what we're going to see is a little bit of that rain develop right along the coastline of southwest Florida and then drift out into the Gulf of Mexico. All right, checking out that forecast for today, we're talking about temperatures around 92 degrees for that daytime high. A few of us will be into the upper part of the 80s. There will be a few of those lower 90s in there. Mix of sun and clouds though, and some spotty rain. Now we'll take a look at the tropics, and on the tropical satellite, it is just Hurricane Edouard, Category 2, but is likely to become Category 3 tomorrow as it starts to make that turn to the north and then back to the northeast. As it's moving to the northeast, back to the central part of the Atlantic, that's where it will start to die down and begin to lose some of its strength. But right now, it is on track to become our first major hurricane of the season. Those steering winds keeping it away from the east coast of the U.S., and those winds are kind of wrapped up with that Bermuda high as well. So all is looking good. Water temperature at 87 degrees, southeast winds at 10 knots, seas of 2 feet, and a light chop in the inland waters. High tide 5:10 a.m., 1:10 p.m. is your low tide. 7:13 is your sunrise, 7:32 is your sunset. Here's your Power 4 zone forecast. Looking for that spotty afternoon rain across Hendry and Collier County primarily. Yes, we could see a 93 or a 94 in a couple of communities. Most of us will probably top out near 92, however. A chance at rain up around the harbor zone, and that would probably be a very slight chance until we get into the late night, overnight hours, and then I think along the coastline, rain develops and then pushes out to the Gulf. For the coastal zone, spotty rain, coastal Collier County primarily there, but that's even a slight chance with the sea breeze setting up in a beautiful day on airy beaches. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Spotty rain today, a little bit better chance of isolated rain tomorrow, and then with Wednesday and Thursday, and quite possibly into Friday and Saturday, going to probably start out with some rain over the Gulf of Mexico. You're going to see a little more cloud cover across the area as well. And those daytime highs take a little bit of a hit as well. Not much, but just enough. And it looks as though that rain will come off the Gulf of Mexico and move into southwest Florida. Just a reminder that you can follow me on Facebook at Jamie Kagol Weather. I do post the forecast for you there, as well as tracking the tropics, and you can follow me on Twitter. And don't forget about your interactive radar where you are right now, fox4now.com.